This video is to show you an overview of the Ophthalmic Coding Coach 2.0, a complete reference. I am Matthew Baugh, a Coding and Reimbursement Manager with the American Academy of Ophthalmology and American Academy of Ophthalmic Executives. You are looking at the home screen. You can see the welcome information, which reviews some of the key elements of the Ophthalmic Coding Coach 2.0. It is the one-stop online coding tool for finding CPT code details, definitions, CCI bundling edits, coding clues, HCPCS and CPT modifiers, and diagnosis code links. Yes, it does all of this and more. Start with reviewing the information on the help and how-to page for this information that is covered on this and the other two Ophthalmic Coding Coach 2.0 video tutorials. Let's show you how to search for the most up-to-date coding information using the Ophthalmic Coding Coach 2.0. Once you have reviewed the information on the welcome page, you can close the welcome window, which allows you to have the entire viewing page for search information. You can start searching by typing a keyword into the search box. For example, if we're looking for the complex cataract surgery code, we could start typing the keyword cataract. And all of the CPT codes with that word populates down below. The Ophthalmic Coding Coach 2.0 includes select ophthalmology-specific procedure codes for all selections of the CPT book. You can also search other keywords such as complex, phaco, emulsification. As long as the word is spelled correctly, a list will start to populate with that word. If you think you know the CPT code, you can start typing in the first few digits. Again, all of the CPT codes with those digits in that order will start to populate. After making a selection, the relevant code information will be displayed below. Your search will also include notes, your own personal notes. This is a new feature. We will now review the CPT code details in this box here, starting with favorites. Click this heart icon to indicate and keep track of your commonly used codes. Check bundles. Check this box to see if a code is bundled with another code. When you do, the code automatically populates a new window up here. When you select multiple codes, all of the codes that you select with the checkbox will appear in this box up here for comparison purposes. We will review the incredible functionality of the favorite and check bundles option in the next Coding Coach 2.0 tutorial video. The symbols. If there is an applicable symbol, it will be displayed here. The symbols are a circle for new CPT code, a triangle, which indicates a change in CPT description, a plus sign for add-on code, and a star indicating it may be used to report telemedicine services. The CPT code is simply the CPT code. The description is the official CPT descriptor for that code. The RVU of the office or facility. This is the relative value units for the office or the facility, which will enable you to verify site of service differential where you may be paid a higher amount when the procedure is performed in your office and not the hospital. For this example, the complex cataract surgery code, CPT code 66982, does not have RVUs for the office, as indicated by the NA or not applicable, which means that payers do not expect that this procedure will be performed in the office setting. Medicare and private payer global periods. A reminder that the #1 rule in coding is who is the payer to identify the payer, as some procedures will not have the same global period between Medicare and private payers. Assistant at surgery benefits. This shows whether or not an assistant at surgery may be a covered benefit. Unilateral or bilateral. This shows whether or not The special testing services are submitted as unilateral or bilateral. Moving on to the definition down here below. This is the layperson's definition of the CPT code. This gives additional insight about the CPT code. CCI codes. CCI stands for Correct Coding Initiative. These are codes that the National Correct Coding Initiative deems not separately payable when performed in the same operative session. Codes listed as mutually exclusive, down further here, are codes that can never be paid separately. The coding clues. This helpful coding guidance consolidated from numerous up-to-date resources. As coding varies by insurance payer and is updated frequently, you should still consult your local payer website and pay attention to local coverage determination or LCD policies. HCPCS modifiers. These are two-digit alpha or alphanumeric codes that are added on to the CPT code to provide additional information necessary for processing a claim. Note that not all insurance payers recognize HCPCS modifiers except for RT and LT, indicating the laterality. CPT modifiers. These are two-digit numeric codes that are added to provide additional information necessary for processing a claim. Note that it may be necessary to report more than one modifier with a given CPT codes, and you should only use these modifiers if they fulfill the definition of that modifier. ICD-10 diagnosis codes. This is a list of generally covered diagnosis codes per CPT code. ICD-10 CNM covers varies by insurance payer. The best source for CPT to ICD-10 code linkage is the payer published policy. For Medicare, LCDs can be easily accessed at aao.org/LCDS. Notes are your personal notes, and reminders and instructions can be added on any code detail screen. Click into the notes section, enter your notes, and then you click save after you're done. This is an example of a potential note that you could save. You can manage your notes by clicking up here on this screen. This concludes the general overview of the Coding Coach 2.0. In the next videos, we'll look at how to maximize the functionality of Coding Coach 2.0 by checking bundling edits, comparing RVUs, and managing favorites and notes. Thank you for joining me.